All right. Shall we, Chuckles?
We shall.
Do your thing, Buttercup.
All right. Well, I'm ready to go from the fire to the frying pan. It's been hot. Might as well just get it over with.
I don't
Let's
like
get
it.
cooking.
I don't want to.
With some Sonic Boom 6.
Shout out to Daba for the pick.
Yeah. Why are we still sitting here? Let's send it.
All right. Stop yelling at me.
That's a long password.
He's just a boy from an average place. Sleeps with a girl with an average face. Plays on the drums in an average band. Can't get a job in an average land. He met a guy in the local pub. Asked him along to a nice meet-up. Some of the guys had a lot to say. Kind of extreme, but they seemed okay.
See them coming over here to take what's yours.
Johnny nodded, but he wasn't really sure.
Won't be happy till we're living by their laws. Every time we give an inch, they just want more.
Johnny, just take it easy, easy. Take a step back and see me. Here I stand. Out from the fire to the frying pan. Well, if you wanna hate me, here I am. He's just a boy in an angry mob. Might throw a punch, but he ain't no yob. Proud of defending his own country. Blissfully blind of his history.
See them coming over here to take what's yours.
Johnny found a cause worth fighting for.
Some of them are gonna start a holy war. How I tell them what's apart, I'm still not sure.
Johnny, just take it easy, easy. Take a step back and see me. Here I stand. Out from the fire to the frying pan. Well, if you wanna hate me, here I am. I don't mean to be needy, but you have to believe me. Take my hand. Out from the fire to the frying pan. Well, if you wanna hate me, here I am. Are you too far gone to see that when you talk of us and them, well, where does that leave me? And the boy you used to be, the boy you used to be, Johnny. Johnny, just take it easy, easy.
Nazis salute and a steel cap.
Johnny, just take it easy, easy. Johnny, just take it easy, easy. Take a step back and see me. Here I stand. Out from the fire to the frying pan. Well, if you wanna hate me, here I am. I don't mean to be needy, but you have to believe me. Take my hand. Out from the fire to the frying pan. Well, if you wanna hate me, here I am.
Nazis salute and a steel cap. Follow like a ship in a won't blow. Nazis salute and a steel cap. Follow like a ship in a won't blow.
That's punk as fuck right there.
Yeah.
Woman defies 300 neo-Nazis at a rally.
100%.
I fucking love that shit. She could have gave him a good beat down while she was at it, but that's all right.
A 1 on 300. I don't know how
Yeah,
well
that's
that'll
fair.
go,
That's fair. We got some stragglers on the side there. They could jump in.
Well, hopefully they would, but not everybody would, unfortunately.
Yeah. So this is a fun one.
Yeah.
First of all, I love the flow here. And,
Oh, yeah.
The lyrics were really good as well.
I love the breakdown and just the pointing out that immigration issues or anybody who's got a problem with all of this, you're just being an idiot and you're just being brainwashed by
You're a
what the
fucking
media's
idiot.
told you.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
And that's all it
100%.
is.
And it's like the oldest trick in the book of like running an empire.
Yep.
Keep your people afraid.
And keep them divided.
Exactly. Like it's before World War One, even like the when like during was it World War One or World War Two, when Jewish people were kind of immigrating in through Europe, and they were hated not just by the Germans but by most of Europe, just because they were immigrants. And like with not even just that, there's obviously we have our own shit in our country, but it is pretty funny when like Britain. People from Britain are doing that because, like, I'm like, you guys kind of took over a large part of the world.
Yeah, and
so it's like,
yeah. Well, plus you,
idiots.
You also dive into that whole argument of when people say, "Hey, if you got a problem with where you live, fix it."
Yeah,
when nobody's doing anything to fix their own place anyway.
100%.
Like, what are you doing to fix your area?
Oh, yeah.
If that's the case, like,
It's just like it's easier to get your people to do what you want when you're just like, hey, those people out there are bad. They want everything you've worked really hard for.
and when they come in here, they're gonna take it,
And then like 50% of America's just like,
which makes no sense, especially
or
when
most countries. It doesn't have to be just America.
Well,
I mean, most countries are like that. It's ridiculous.
my big thing when it comes to America is it's a big melting pot of immigrants.
Exactly.
90% of this country has immigrated here from somewhere else.
Dude, it's mind blowing. There's a great example with Cubans in Florida fleeing Castro. Castro at one point they fled to Florida, illegally, and they built up entire huge Cuban culture, which is given an economic boom, and they have proof of that through, economic proof. Depending on how the GDP and all that stuff works, but they have proof of that. So it's like
my biggest thing when it comes to
not all bad.
immigration. Why's it got to be so hard?
Oh yeah, we just like to make things difficult in general.
They have to know things that I don't know.
It's just funny because
I already live here.
It's like, it's like they're stealing your jobs.
Yeah,
like
sure
yeah, sure. There's like Tosh. That's my favorite Tosh .0. Not Tosh. Just his comedian thing.
Daniel Tosh.
Daniel Tosh. Thank you. I couldn't think of his first name. When you showed me this, and he was like, You're a fucking idiot if you think 15% of Americans deserve a job. I was something like that. And I was like, it's true, dude. Like, like
100%.
Just because you're American doesn't mean there's people that just,
Shoot, dude. Hey, you remember back at the factory?
Yeah.
How many people did we look at and be like, you shouldn't have this job?
No, yeah, 100%.
I mean, you were one of them, but so was I.
No,
It's okay.
we did our job. We did our job.
Sometimes.
We were lazy about it. Don't get me wrong. We were lazy about it. But you know what? When I was.
We were technically some of the harder workers.
Chuck, I hated that place with a passion.
I know.
And they called me the foundation.
Oh, that's so bad.
I would do nothing other than my press.
Yep.
They say, hey, go do this. I'm like, no.
Oh, dude, I remember
No,
that.
not doing it. Yeah. And I'm the foundation.
Yeah.
Super, guys. That shit's crumbling.
Stay hot.
But no, yeah. I mean, it's like, and then I've worked with illegals before. Oh, no, they're people too?
You're
like,
kidding.
oh, shit. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Or when you drive by some of these farms and you see the housing conditions.
Oh, yeah.
Where they put, illegals up in.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're sick.
Yeah.
It's
wild.
The amount of just how bad it has to be to come to another country and live like that says everything you need to know.
Yeah.
You're literally willing to live in a room, fully live, eat, sleep, use the restroom, everything in a room literally no bigger than what we're in.
Yeah. Honestly, and like people that come over illegal, like if you're willing to go through those extremes, like not just the extremes, but like the shitty situations that you have to do to get over, like you're obviously trying to get away from some bad shit. Like,
yeah.
Is it the only thing really that I could come up with is like they do take up spots for jobs, but that's realistically not true because we don't want to do half the jobs they're willing to do anyways. But like other than that, like we just want. I think people get upset because they're not being taxed.
Yeah, and a lot of
it's like. Okay, but they're not getting any kind of benefits. They can't get insurance. They can't do this. They can't do
get
that.
anything.
So what's the big fucking deal? You know what I mean? Like
literally, if we just made it easier for people to come here legally,
I have extreme.
Nobody would have anything to say.
I have extreme beliefs on immigration in general. Like I am fully in the libertarian section of that. Like you don't need them. That's just me though. So everybody has a different opinion. I get it, but this is some bullshit. Yeah, when you're just peddling hate for no reason, you're just doing exactly what they want you to do, and that's the point here. Ignorance.
100%. Now that being
humanity.
Said, where are you rating this one, bud?
I'm gonna go with a 6.5. It's going to playlist. Shout out to Daba. I wouldn't be shocked to see this one go up for me.
I'm gonna go with a 6.8, and it's going on a playlist as well.
Fuck yeah, bud.